Hey, it's Dan, welcome back. You're watching iAllegedly, and I've got a good one for you today because the mall is dead, including this one. It's over, Johnny. Before I get into it, please like, subscribe to the channel. Also today we have a sponsor, Dr. Gundry, which I will talk about a little later. This was the Mall of Orange. Now it's called the Village of Orange, and it is an absolute disaster of a mall that is officially closing its doors at the end of this month. And to give you an idea, this place used to be thriving, used to be amazing. In 1967, there was a standalone Sears that opened, and it was on the corner of Tustin Avenue and Meats here in Orange, and what they proposed was to have one of the first indoor malls in Orange County, California. In 1971, August 16th, 1971, the mall opened and you had 80 interior shops. Now, this place has seen better days, to say the least. But what you had was you had Sears on this end, you had the Broadway, you had JCPenney's on the other end, and you had 80 interior stores. And this place was just amazing. Now, typical sign of the times, guys. This is, you know, the state of malls in America right now. They are done. They are just completely finished. So January 31st, this mall closes forever. Now, Sears in and out of bankruptcy, and this mall saw a lot of money being poured into it over the course of the last 30 years, and they did an expansion where they did, you know, $56 million about 15 years ago. And you guys can see this, look at this. It's just done. It's just done, you know? And then you got Boomy, everything must go. So, the absolute sign of the times. But, you know, this was one of the greatest malls in Southern California. It was very high end. In 1971, one of the first movie theaters ever that had a multiplex. It had 6 screens opened up. It's a detached building, and it showed everything. I mean, it was just a great, great place. And growing up with my parents, and as a kid getting dropped off, we'd go see double features. And, you know, I mean, I saw like Hooper, the Burt Reynolds movie, and Halloween, and I saw the Buddy Holly story. I mean, everything, Rocky, everything. Saw it all. But it's just done. Done, done, done. The Ross is closed. So, what's going to happen with this interior space? They're going to reimagine it, they said. Yeah, I bet they are. They're going to reimagine what it looks like. But when you have a bankrupt, closed area like this, you know, the Home Goods, it's just a mess too, you know? Which, the Home Goods is open, but you have to enter from the street. You can't enter from the mall anymore. And again, that used to be the old Sears down there. Now, inside the complex, where the JCPenney's is now a Walmart that's been there forever. And it's actually one of the least busy Walmarts around. It used to be a really good Walmart. It used to be open 24 hours a day. But as the economy went south, so did this place. But look at this, guys. That's just terrible. It's really, really sad to see this, you know? Milano shoes. I like how, you know, they're not even open normal hours. Just unloading everything that's left. So many malls have gone out. You know, this place had linens and things. They left in, you know, to give you an idea, they left in 2017. So here it is, 2024. JCPenney's closed, you know, Broadway closed in 1997. That's when they left this mall. Remember the Broadway store? It was a good mall. Good mall anchor store you'd go to. One of my first credit cards ever was at Broadway. But, you know, what do you guys think? The mall is dead. But this was a place that was thriving, and now it's done. So let me know what you think. This is really depressing. When you just think of what was once a thriving mall, look at this place. And these poor businesses that have just endured this and suffered through this. Let's talk about our sponsor, Dr. Gundry. Dr. Gundry is a famed cardiologist who has a fantastic story. He could not lose weight. So he came up with the idea that it was something else. It wasn't the low fat. It wasn't that ridiculous food pyramid that we were all taught as a kid. It was something else. And he said it was all related to his gut health. So what he did was he changed what he put inside, and it made a huge difference. He finally could lose the weight, and he's lost it for decades. Now, the cool thing is he put up a video, and you can see how to change your life. If you go to gutcleanseprotocol.com/Dan, you can check out the video. The simplest way to do this, guys, is just use the link below and take a look at Dr. Gundry's video. But when you think about this, the bloating, the joint pain, the belly fat, everything that you have a problem with month after month and trying to lose, even though you're trying to exercise a little more, trying to eat right, it's not working. It's because of what you're putting in your body. Check out Dr. Gundry's video today. Again, gutcleanseprotocol.com/Dan. Check it out today and take a look at what Dr. Gundry's done and how he's made a huge difference. There's other news to talk about as well. And Loan Depot. Loan Depot is a mortgage servicer who on January 6th got hit with a cyber attack this year. And catastrophic. They're the 5th largest mortgage holders in the nation. And here's the thing. Customers, and read the story below, customers are saying they still can't access making payments on their mortgages. Well, guess what? If your mortgage was due on the 1st and you wait, you know, till the 10th, 12th, you're late now. So now you've got late fees and people are freaking out and they're all upset about this. And it's absolutely devastating. Look at this place though, guys. What a mess. You guys, they used to have mall shows here where you would have home shows and you would have special events here because of the traffic, because you could set up a booth in the center of this mall and you could have people walk by you and you'd get leads and you can sell things and it would just be amazing. Now, you go through that door, you get to Walmart. But to get back to Loan Depot says we're investigating this. Hey guys, it's been over 2 weeks now, you know, since this thing started and since people started having problems. And it's amazing that they haven't done anything. But we're working on it. We're trying to figure out how bad this is. So again, you wonder why these companies get sued after this happens. Everybody has an IT department. Everybody has a security department. They are dealing with financial services. I have a friend who's trying to deal with FHA and the lenders for the foreclosures. And what he has to have to be secure, to be able to deal directly with the banks is unbelievable, okay? You just don't get to set up an office anywhere and call yourself, you know, and get to deal with banks. So these mortgage lenders, they are on the hook for some serious, serious damages to all these people. And you're about to see that come down. So next thing is, here's a great story. You know, we talk a lot about the VPN on the channel. How about this one? JP Morgan says that they have on an average every day with hacking attempts, 26 million hacking attempts for JP Morgan. I'm telling you this, guys, if you do not have a VPN, you're a fool. But if you don't think that they're trying to get your data and that it's just a matter of time until they do, you have to be careful. And you can't live under a rock, but you have to be very, very careful when it comes to this. Man, look at this, just sad, just absolutely devastating. See's Candy. When's the last time you shopped at a See's Candy? Okay? You know, seriously, guys. So, sign of the times. Share your thoughts on this stuff. Let me know. It's just dismal. Everything is done. Now here's some mall stats for you. Last year there were 1,100 malls. They anticipate that 87% of the malls will be closed in 2024. 87%, guys. You're going to have millions and millions of square footage that's going to be left open that no one's going to rent. Who's making the mortgage payment on this when no one's paying rent? Okay? Clearly they're closing, so there's that problem. But what you have is you have a decline in all these businesses. On an average, when a mall closes, it takes 3 years, 7 months to fill it up or do something with it. So again, will the economy be better in 3 years than 7 months? We all hope so. But this place is crazy, guys. It's pathetic. And I mean, I really feel for all this stuff. You know, when you have places like Red Robin go out of business, there was a fantastic Mexican joint that was here. And it's just dead, guys. It's absolutely dead. So let me know what you think about this, because again, you know, oh damn, the malls have been dead forever. It's getting bad, guys. It's getting worse, and they're just not making it at all. So let me know what you think about this, and let's take a look at some other stuff as well. Well, we moved down the street to a much nicer mall. This is the Irvine Spectrum, and this is the Bristol Farms Newfound store. And this store is closing at the end of the month also, and this is in arguably one of the busiest shopping centers in all of California. But one thing that they did is originally they would have a 20-minute parking limit in front of the store. They used to have a security guard that would tell people, hey, you can only park here 20 minutes. And this is truly one of the most expensive stores I've ever been into in my entire life. I cannot wait to show it to you. But again, sign of the times. Just because you're in the mall, one thing that they did, and I just spoke to somebody with security who wouldn't go on camera, was they got rid of that 20-minute limit here, thinking that would help. But so many people were sick of shopping here. And again, this place is absolutely outrageous. It's totally expensive. Let me show you. This is wild, okay? I haven't been in this store in a couple months. Again, incredibly expensive, but everything is done. They're liquidating the entire store, but everything's closed. Every single thing is closed. The deli department, the meat department, everything is done. And they basically have 50% off signs on everything. Wow, 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 wow. But again, people want value. People want a cheaper price. People do not want to pay top dollar for things, you know, regardless of what city it's in. Look at this, guys. Look at this place. It's completely just, you know, no dairy, nothing, 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 nothing. You know, no yogurt, no cheese, nothing like that. Absolutely wild. But again, 50% off of a double-priced item is still not a good deal, guys. So I'm going to take a look through the store for you. But again, done, 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 done. Even at this high-end shopping mall, this place couldn't make it. Absolutely sign of the times. Just completely shocking. So let me know what you think about all this so far. Now you can just see how everything's been emptied out. This place was loaded with restaurants, and they're done. It had, self-serve areas for sandwiches. It was just really, really nice. It was expensive, but it was nice. You had fish, you had sushi, you had everything in here, and because of the activity at the mall, it was fairly busy. But it's just done. And again, even with all the traffic that they have, they couldn't make this place work. But the thing that floored me the most were the prices. Now, when you have spices that, are $11 for things, it's insane for that.
Who can afford that?
Just crazy.
Celery salt.
$8 for that.
$8? That's nuts, guys.
And then you go to like the organic spread for $12.49. I mean, come on. That's why this place didn't make it. It was just outrageous. Just outrageous. Few things more as I walk through the mall. And first thing, I'm in front of the Apple store, and I got a great Apple story for you. But think about this. The employee retention credit, the ERC credit, the IRS is saying everybody that applied, now you have to verify that you were eligible for this. Uh-oh, what do you mean by that? You need to verify the fact that you were even legal and eligible to apply for this. They anticipate there was $260 billion worth of fraud on that, and that all these TV commercials, don't worry, you had employees, you're entitled to it. And the way it worked, because I researched it now, was that you were entitled to up to $26,000 for, it basically if it was half the pay of your employees. So if you kept people around, you were entitled to get that 26 grand if you paid somebody $52,000. What they told people to do was to say you paid everybody 52 grand at the coffee house and at all the different places, and uh-oh, they didn't do that. And people got checks that they're gonna have to give back. The next thing is the Apple store. Apple has a division in San Diego that deals with Surrey, and it has to deal with logistics and with the communication of devices. Well, guess what? They're going to relocate that division to Texas. So everybody that works there, you have one choice. You can go work in Texas or leave the company, and we'll give you, 1 month severance package. And people are delaying. No, we're going to be there June 1st. Either you're there or you're not. Now, they'll give you $7,000 to move, but think about this. You got to uproot your life. Is it worth it? Is it worth it right now? I don't think so. Next thing is lottery. There's a $10,000 lottery ticket. That's the thing. You know how many lottery tickets get lost every year that people don't turn in? It's amazing. Really a stunning fact. I can't walk over there because of all the music over there, so I'm going to stay away from it. But the next thing that's wild is there was a guy who bought a half a dozen lottery tickets with the same number, and they all won because he played that pick 4, and 1129 was his combination, and the guy won $150,000 for the same ticket, the same numbers, but he played 4 separate tickets. Kind of lucky to say the least. Final story, maybe 2 stories. Aldi, a woman shopped from Aldi and used Instacart, and everything that was sent to her was past its expiration date, which is maddening. I can't stand that. It's funny, walking through that store, everything I picked up to potentially buy, I looked at the expiration date to make sure it wasn't past due. And imagine having all your groceries be delivered. The bread, the cheese, the yogurts, everything was a week past due. So she lost her mind and can't call anybody from Instacart because it's all online, and that's that. Final story, the Siggy Yogurt Company. Would you ditch your cell phone for 1 month for $10,000 to be device-free for 10 grand? Okay, guys, I can't be device free for 10 minutes. But Siggy, the yogurt, I like the yogurt, but the yogurt will give you $10,000. There's a contest. Check out the link below if you want to do it, because some people are like, I could go without it for 2 months. So $10,000 they're paying. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you want to get a hold of me, hello at iAllegedly. I've got some cool stuff coming to announce. And I will see you guys very soon.